But we gotta talk about the breakout film of the year so far. You know what I'm saying? It's been out for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks now.
2 weeks. Yep.
And it's Sinners. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this video right now, it is probably the first 10 or 15 minutes is probably on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to see our full podcast, basically, you know what I'm saying? Head over to the Patreon, man, for only $2 a month, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We getting right back to this content stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know I swear I feel like I say this almost every other month where I be like, we putting out more. We are, but we still getting through school, y'all. Sometimes school, we be having to take a break from, certain things. But we getting to the end of the semester, you know what I'm saying? So head over to the Patreon, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some stuff dropping up over there. Drop a like, comment, share, subscribe on the video if y'all bang with it. Do you got anything you want to say, bruh?
Nah, let's get into it.
Come on, let's get right into it. So this is going to be real nerdified because we are two filmmakers, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to start with some general questions, basically general topics of the film. 1 out of 10, do you want to go first or me? Or do you want to, we can just say our rankings at the same time and then we can discuss. Okay, 3, 2, 1, 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay, at least we got that out the way. Yeah. Why do you feel like it's a 10 out of 10 film?
It's something different. Well, I would say this is something different from Ryan Coogler. This is like a new genre he's stepping into, but all of the like symbolism and messages in the film, I think we're really deep. I really love the cinematography, the music, the directing, the acting. It just all really came together and blended well to create something beautiful. So, yeah. I
think I've never seen a more perfect film in so long. Like, it's so long, you know what I'm saying? That's not hero related. Not saying there's not no perfect films or 10 out of 10 films out there. But like from my eyes, I think the last one that was not hero related, I can't even remember. Or you know what? Yes, I can. I believe. Oh, it's between these two. Nah, them both hero related. Anyway,
what?
I was gonna say Joker.
Oh,
but and then I was gonna say Matt Reeves, but that's Batman. So yeah, I have not seen a 10 out of 10 film lately. That's not hero related. Y'all know we big hero guys anyway. So when I went and saw this film, from the cinematography, from the color grading, from the cast, the direction, the music, I feel like this is something I would have loved to made if I knew how to do it.
He keeps saying that.
I say it every time because I'm big like horror and thriller, you know what I'm saying, guy, and majority of our films that we've made so far is horror and thriller esque. But I've always wanted to make something like this, but I've never visually seen it like that. You know what I'm saying? So seeing this was just like, it brought a tear to my eye in the theater, and we finna get into it, man. So I do want to start with the cast first. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go into Coogler. Who do you think had the best breakout role out of everybody?
It had to be what's his name? The Preacher Boy. What is it?
Oh, you gave it a Preacher Boy.
You said breakout role.
No, you did.
This is literally his first role.
I mean, well, let me say who had the best performance. Let's say best performance.
I'm gonna have to give it to Michael B. Jordan. He really surprised me with this one.
Yeah.
Even from like watching the trailers, like when that first trailer came out and he was trying to do the country accent.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was kind of cringy, but he delivered. He delivered. He really surprised me.
If I'm being honest, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all one answer, but if I'm being honest, I feel like every last actor and actress on there deserves an Oscar. I'm talking about from the Asian couple, all the way down. The whole
chemistry
cast
throughout
was so
beautiful,
good, bro. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. If I'm gonna put it on wax right now, bro, it's between what Michael B. Jordan did was tough because he played two characters at the same time, which is gonna always give him a edge. But if I'm being honest, bro, it's between these three, and I'm gonna pick one. It's between I don't know her name, bro. It's the one that Smoke was with.
I know. I got it right now.
You got it? Yeah, let's get these names together because I did not know she was British. When I heard her in that interview, bro, I'm like, how do you sound like this?
What was her name in the thing?
Wumi Musaku. I might have said that.
Yeah, that is right here. Yeah,
I might have said that wrong. It's either Wumi or Wumni or Wooni. Sorry, Annie. Basically, Annie. Great. Haley Steinfeld. This was the most different thing I've ever seen her in.
Yeah, she
killed it.
Yeah, she played.
She fucking killed it. That made me take her way more seriously as an actress. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying I didn't, but like I've never seen her in this type of realm.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, bro, I'm gonna be honest. It is going to be Jack O'Connell. Bro.
Yeah.
Renwick, bro, was great.
Yeah,
a great ass villain, bro.
Yeah.
A phenomenal ass. And that's the thing about Ryan Coogler. He is going to give you a great villain.
Yeah,
he's going to give you a great villain.
I saw something say like Ryan Coogler, he always writes villains that have good intentions but not for the right reasons.
Yes.
Them conflicted villains,
bro,
and they always amazing.
Jack O'Connell to me was, I'm like, bro, what? Like,
Sammy.
What? Yes, bro. Like, I feel like every time he was on the screen, he commanded it. Every single time, bro. I'm like, dude. From his good parts to his sad parts, I felt like he was evil the entire time. You know what I'm saying? He really killed that entire. That was my first time I think that's my first time seeing him like as an actor. That's my first open door to him.
He's definitely playing in some other.
Which I know he had, but like that's the one that I'm like, oh, I know his name. Like, you know what I'm saying? This made me look into him. Played in Rogue Heroes, Unbroken.
Yeah, we looking at our notes, y'all. We keep looking.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we've been ready for this for a while. You know what I'm saying? But Jack O'Connell to me had the best performance. Best supporting. I mean, I'm not gonna down Michael B. Jordan. What Michael B. Jordan did was great. Mm-hmm. He did great. I'm not knocking anything down. I'm gonna be honest, and this is just me being me.
Mm-hmm.
He did great for what he did, but I just know it would have been better if we had, where I'm going. If we had my man Jonathan Majors, him, Coogler, and Michael B. Jordan. That would have just been.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. It would have been fantastic.
That would have
been
agreed.
But I feel like, because I saw this on TikTok, they say every time it's some Southern black role, they have to cast him in the South.
I get it.
Period piece, they always casting him to play.
And he's already played roles like that.
He definitely got the look. He got the acting ability.
He can, bro. And just seeing the chemistry between them two.
Yeah.
And they already did
Creed, yeah.
Bro, it was right there. But he did. But Michael B. Jordan did great. Yeah, he did great.
I like 85% believe if he didn't go through that whole stuff, he probably would have been.
Man, look, I'm just saying off rip. If you talk about an acting clinic, I now feel like Michael B. Jordan still would have played Smoke.
Yeah.
I feel like Jonathan Majors would have played Stack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Future Boy definitely was fantastic. I think he was definitely breakout. 1,000% breakout. Do you think it's Oscar worthy?
No, I definitely think. I definitely
best new actor could definitely go to him.
He's not really a new actor.
I ain't never seen him play in anything else.
Who? Oh, you talking
Preacher
about,
Boy?
Oh, you talking about Preacher Boy?
Yeah.
Preacher
Boy.
Mouse Kenton, he did.
Yeah. And I think that was his actual voice, like singing.
Yeah, that was him.
Great.
They said her, the artist her.
Yeah.
She recommended he toured on tour with her, and so she recommended him to audition for the role.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
So, yeah.
Phenomenal. And going into the film, or do you want to stay on actors and actresses?
No, you going to. Yeah.
Well, since we're going into the film, I do want to ask you, like, what does it mean to you as a film? Like, watching this, taking it all in, when it comes to, like, a film in general, what does it mean to you specifically?
Hold on, let me think about it.
I can answer if you want me to go.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Okay, to me, I am an up-and-coming director myself. I definitely want to be a director. But, I mean, y'all know what we do. After Hours Company is going to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? We definitely going to be in different avenues and whatnot. But my heart do want to reside with directing. So after watching this film, I feel like what it meant to me as a director, as an up-and-coming director, is that if you have a vision for something, and because a lot of people might have found this film offensive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people might have found this film offensive and or disrespectful to, you know, any sort of religion, or even certain white people might have felt like, yo, like, why are we being depicted like this? You know what I'm saying, or whatnot. But I feel like as a director, if you have a vision and you have a story that you want to be told, tell the story. Tell the story, because even though it might not reside with a lot of people, it might not, you know what I'm saying, feel right to a lot of people, the overall arc of your story could actually affect so many people. And I felt like Sinners to me is already a top 5 favorite movie of all time that I've already. And I might be, I'm saying it. It's probably like a top 5 film for real. That's a film. And I don't ever go back to the theater and watch stuff. That is a film I will 1,000% go back and rewatch. And I want to watch it in IMAX. I did not watch it in IMAX.
Yeah.
You watched it in IMAX?
Nah, that's what I said. That's why I be mad, because they don't have no IMAX theaters in
Chicago.
Yeah. Because we in Chicago, yo. They don't got no true IMAX, the 70 millimeter. If we would have been there.
Because they said during the film it was opening on certain scenes.
Yeah.
So great. But yeah, so as a director, it's like up and coming, like, yo, write what you feel is a story that you want to be told. You know what I'm saying? And write it in your vision, because you might not know who it might affect, what type of good it might do to somebody, what it might do to the next person that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? So bravo to Ryan Coogler, man. And I actually got another question about that, but I'm gonna let your answer go. I'll let you go with your answer.
No, this may sound cliche, but because people say this all the time, but what this movie did for the culture and all different types of cultures, I think was really big. Like, all the representation on screen and behind the camera too. Yeah. Like, he showed all of the different. There was a lot of different ethnicities and stuff in that time period, but like seeing like Asian Americans and black people working together and stuff like that. This is kind of, you've seen it before, like in what's the movie, Rush Hour and stuff like.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I'm way off, but like that's what I'm saying, showing like during that time period how people worked together and we all stood together with each other. And then even like representation behind the camera, like Ryan Coogler. A lot of people don't know. She getting her flowers, but the cinematographer, Autumn Gerard Arkopa, she was the first woman to film with IMAX cameras and stuff like that. So, so just,
and he been to her.
Yeah, she did. Now. She did Black Panther. She did the last Black Panther with him.
Yeah,
but that, and then like, even like, we ain't even talking. Well, people been talking about it, but like, being authentic, like you said, just having a story to tell, like really seeing that that video when he explained the IMAX resolutions, that really put a tear to my eye, because Ryan Coogler, he don't code switch for nobody. So
he don't.
Seeing somebody be their authentic self explaining like that, and actually
the accent and everything,
and seeing people engage and actually understand, I think that's going to do a lot for Black people and stuff in the film industry, the filmscape, giving people more opportunities. Because like that's what I'm saying, we've had film representation. I know people, that's what I'm saying, we're moving progressively in the world. People know Black people can do stuff, but like I think it's really open. Black people actually know what they're talking about, what they're doing.
Yeah, their culture is not.
Yeah, they ain't all just. That's what I'm saying. So, what this movie did for the culture, I think is going to be really big. So yeah, that's why I feel it's a 10 out of 10. Like a lot of people may not think it was a 10 out of 10 because whatever, but what it was for our culture, what it represented for us, and what it showed to the world was really big. So.